Hi, this is a photograph I took last week of in Crantock beach near Newquay in North Cornwall. The first painting I've done for 10 days because we had a week there with family. Had lovely weather, and I thought I'd try and abstract this one. So I'm going to change the colour of the sea. It looks sort of a typical grey sea, but there were plenty of blue-grey seas that we did see in the sun. Picked a load of mussels around there and took them back to the house we were staying in, the manor house at Crantock, and West Pentire. Be more accurate. Lovely place. Right, okay, so I'll come up to this piece of paper. It's a Saunders £200, I think. It's got a watercolour on the back, another demo, but I'm not that happy with the demo, so I'll sorry about the clothes there in the background. Right, my palette is mid-yellow, cadmium yellow, yellow ochre. I bought this one today, this colour, £1.50 for a big tube like that, 200ml tube. Crimson Red, it's called by Wilkinson's. Ultramarine blue, burnt umber, some black and some green from a distance. So I'm going to experiment with this one. I'm going to spray the paper and see what happens when I paint wet into it. So let's just get that all nicely sprayed. Right, okay. So let's go in with some rocks. So we've got a bit of distance, so we'll have a bit of dark greeny colour. So let's just go all soft. Just an approximate sort of abstract sort of colour, and we'll have some yellow ochre in there, a bit of white. I'm doing a sort of a rough copy. I'm using these 1-inch brushes at the moment. I can just get it in there. Let's have a bit of look at it spreading upward. That's interesting, that is. Right, well this is just blocking in, so now we're going with some nice let's try that crimson with the black. And we'll come down here. That'll be light on that side, the light is coming from the left. And we'll change all this as we go. We're just getting colour into this paper while it's wet, and we'll get another slightly warmer colour for this rock down here, coming up here. Okay. Right, let's put a bit of sea in. Let's clean the brush. These are inch flats, Pro Art varnish brushes. They're very good. They're quite inexpensive. I bought quite a few of 3 or 4 of them from an art shop, £4 each or something. The other ones I bought for £2 each at the Art in Action show that we went to a month or so ago. Oh, I need some cloth. I'm not organised yet. I was going to do a watercolour. But I bought that tube of paint, so I thought I'll use it. Right, let's put in a bit of a bluey grey sky. Oh, not sky. Horizon. Let's get that coming. And the tide was going out when I took this photograph. So we had plenty of white in there, or grey white. Don't worry about going over the edges, it's all going to be changed. Right, silence is me just concentrating just to try to get some sort of effect. As this dries, it will give a plastic coat to the whole thing. Now we've got a bluey grey sky. Doesn't look like it from the photograph, but then we're not really copying the photograph, we're just doing an abstraction of it. Go over the edges, soft, keep everything soft. Blur the horizon. Put a bit of cloud in. I'll do. Right, put that in the water, get another brush, and we'll start to work on those rocks. They're slate, so that slate is compressed sort of mud, isn't it? So let's just warm it up a little bit, warm the grey up, and just get that. It's got to be darker than the sea, so a bit of black in with blue. Oh, that's the wrong colour. Right, get some dark shadow. Okay, that's the one. And we'll put light in this one here. Now we've got a counter change. So light against dark, so I suppose I could use one of my nylon brushes for that. I don't really want hard edges. That's the danger with using a flat brush. Got to get that counter change right. So we'll put that dark in there, that shadow. Okay. And we'll have a lighter bit here. Soften it. How's that look? Using a lot of black here to get this sort of jagged, slaty strata. Right, that's coming on. Let's do a bit on that distant hill now, the yard cliff. So this will be the so let's get that bit of green coming through there. And then we've got some grey rocks appearing. So I put them in. See, that's drying now. It's a very warm day today. We're actually getting some weather. Oh, a bit of shadow in here. So I'm going to go, the screen's just turned off. Right, I'm going to go across there with that horizon, well, that wave of the sea anyway, the nice grey blue sea. Right, just spread that a bit, just soften it. Remember, bring the horizon into the sea and the sea into the horizon. bit of ochre in there just to show the sand showing through. It was very shallow, and about 30 minutes after I took the photograph, I could walk around there. Kids were having a lovely time. Right, I want to get some darker rocks now. Bit of green. It's just a bit too dark. Got to separate these rocks from the distance, so let's get that grey back for the grey blue back. Not a lot of counter change there, I'm afraid. It's gonna So this is where the little waves are making patterns. But we've got quite a bit of surfing. It's lovely surfing around here, not like Hawaii, but for Newquay, or near Newquay, Watergate Bay. So what we've got Watergate Bay, that way, Watergate Bay, then we've got all the little beaches around Newquay, then Fistral, where they have, I think, the European Surfing Championships. Then you've got the Gannel, which is an estuary, well, a sort of an inlet into the town, and that's Crantock Beach, which this is the extreme end of. And then around this corner here, we've got Porthjoke, which was a lovely, secluded, sheltered beach, safe for kids. And then around that, we've got Holywell Bay, then Perranporth, very well known beaches. Alright, let's just get this foamy stuff here. A bit of yellow in that, yellow ochre in there. I think to be a good sea painter you need to live by the sea. I sort of make up most of this. Now this is where we've got the sand. We've got some, let's get that sort of grey counter change in there on the top of that rock. try not to repeat myself here. Alright, let's get that. I think that's just a little bit too dark there, so I'm going to lighten that up. Right, okay, so we need some light on there. I'm just going to clip this, or reclip it. I don't want it to dry, the loose paint to dry behind the paper. Otherwise, it will stick to the board. Right, let's put it flat. Okay, that's more or less flat. I just want to put some ochre-y, sandy bits. Now, I'm not trying to make portraits of any of this. Right, that's a wave, so not a rock. Right, that's about it. Let's just take some water over some of this. Just a bit of sparkle. Right, let's get that bit lighter there. Turn my screen back. I took quite a few videos of around here, and a highlight on the one day that was the weather was a bit iffy was another trip to, I've been there before, to the Eden Project, which is a wonderful, world famous site. It's in what was an old China clay pit. There's a bit of splash in there. And that's the only day we hadn't had any rain. But a lovely day out. If you've never been and you're going down to Cornwall on holiday, and it's quite expensive, but it's a lovely thing to do. They've got what they call biomes. They're very large domes, connected, triple skin plastic that will take the weight of a car. It's like a domed honeycomb, and absolutely, well, one of the biomes contains a tropical rainforest, other Mediterranean climate. Oh, it is absolutely magnificent. And I can't remember the name of the guy that designed it all, but he did the Lost Gardens of Heligan, all down St Austell, which is the heart of the China clay industry of Britain. And really good experience. Children loved it. There was a dinosaur, sort of dinosaur park. That's how I'm going to let that go, I think. Maybe I could just... No, I'll leave that. I won't put enough bird in. I think that'll do. That's my version, a quick impression of Crantock. I'll put it in a mount, and then we'll have a look and see. So I won't be uploading this for a little while because I've got some videos that I took on the Beach of the Children and Family. So I need to compress all those. So there we are. Let's take that up to there. Let's put that there. We were in for those that know, we were in the manor house next to the Bogey Inn, which was quite appropriate. Really nice pub, good food, and I'll sign this in due course. Whoops. And we all met there last Friday week, coming from all over Essex and London for our family gathering. And we met outside the pub on a very warm day. This was lovely. We all had pints of beer, pints of lovely Cornish ale. I disturbed that, didn't I? So I'm going to have to put that back. I don't want that. Get the cloud just be coming from behind the rocks, behind the cliff. That'll do. Right, okay, so any questions, comments, leave your comments on the video. Thanks for watching. I don't hold this up as a masterpiece. It's just an impression from a photograph I took last Thursday actually. Last Thursday. It was our last full day before we drove back on Friday. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.